This multi-sectoral project seeks to empower the economic growth of women and girls, targeting a population of adolescent girls under the ages of 9 to 19 and young women aged 19 to 24 for economic empowerment activities. The Sub-Saharan Africa Women Economic Demographic Dividend Project aims to empower women and girls, enabling their access to quality services in the area of sexual and reproductive health and education, strengthening legal frameworks and capacity building to reduce their dependency and vulnerability to improve demographic dividends. 14 vehicles, 18 motorbikes, 60 laptops, and 60 tablets donated by the World Bank were distributed among different sectors working on the project, comprising of the Ministry of Gender, Office of the Vice President, the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and other important sectors advocating for girls and women's rights for easy implementation of the project. The UNFPA representative, Nafissatou Jocelyn Job, said the objective of the project is to improve women's level of education in the sub-region to support fulfillment of important needs.
What is quite interesting is that there is a peer learning process between the countries to implement some of the best practices and make sure that we will reach our goal and we'll be able to really contribute to what we call the demographic dividend.
Maria Mafane, Director of Population Affairs under the Office of the Vice President, highlighted some of the positive impacts of the project, describing it as a timely move to leverage the country's economic growth.
The demographic dividend being the potential for economic growth by investing in youths. And realizing that the government of the Gambia, like many African governments, committed to what is called the AU roadmap for reaping the demographic dividend. And given the fact that the Sweat Plus project is coming to help the Gambia establish what is called the Observatory for the Demographic Dividend.
Welcoming the initiative, Marian Jabang, the Director of Gender at the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Welfare, said the project will help complement government's effort to improve the social status of women and girls.
It's a nationwide coverage. It's really not focusing on any specific region or of the country, but it's more of a nationwide approach, which will also help us in terms of reaching our indicators, because we're starting at a more leveled, and the implementation will be something that will yield great results.
Dr. Samuel Mills, World Bank tax head leader, applauded the Gambia government's stance to protect and empower women and girls in the country, renewing World Bank's continued support in the implementation of the project.
Of the 5 countries that the board approved the project in September last year, only the Gambia has met all the project effectiveness conditions and the project implementation has begun. We just wrapped up a 5-day project launch mission where we all those here, we collectively looked at the activities to be implemented, and we have approved the activities for the year 2024.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Ahmad Lamin Samate, said this is another manifestation of government's commitment under the leadership of His Excellency President Adama Barrow in uplifting the living condition of Gambians, especially women and girls.
The bank or any other partner would never support what we are doing if we didn't maintain the basic principles upon which every partnership is based or should be based. That is transparency, accountability. These form the bedrock, and of course efficiency and judicious use of the resources that are put to our trust.
$25 million was approved by the World Bank for the Gambia to join the SWED project, comprising of 9 countries, making the Gambia the first English-speaking country to join the scheme, where the government of the Gambia also contributed $4 million for effective implementation. Ibrahima Jallo, GRTS News.